On a mile-high plateau, under a crush of blue sky, in a place splashed with light. This is where you'll find it. The completely unexpected, entirely on purpose. Thinkers and doers, thinking and doing, creating, collecting, and spreading sparks of knowledge. Building fire-breathing machines, finding truth in fragments and answers in nanoscale. Top here, top there, top in the nation, number 2 in this, number 5 in that. You didn't know? We got this. This is an engine powered by people, powered by a state of mind, powering everything. Thorough and thoughtful, sustainable, responsible, and sometimes totally reckless. Big brains barreling down hills, diving deep into the desert, doing top secret things on top secret projects like shooting stars, studying space dust, setting plans in motion, teaching rockets to fly, and letting cancer know it's got no place to hide. This is a culture of contrast, not a contrast of cultures, where each of us defines all of us. Thousands of views and thousands of hues, letting our colors run and blend, our rhythms, our dreams, what we live and learn and love, where the things that divide us become the things that unite us, become the things that light imaginations on fire. On a mile-high plateau, under a crush of blue sky, in a place splashed with light. This is where you'll find it. The completely unexpected, entirely on purpose. Thinkers and doers, thinking and doing, creating, collecting, and spreading sparks of knowledge. Building fire-breathing machines, finding truth in fragments and answers in nanoscale. Top here, top there, top in the nation, number 2 in this, number 5 in that. You didn't know? We got this. This is an engine powered by people, powered by a state of mind, powering everything.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure and privilege to open this convocation for the class of 2019. I welcome all of you who have come to honor our graduates. I have come to know and appreciate the contributions that these students have made to the University of New Mexico School of Law, and I'm proud of their accomplishments. Now, at this time, I would like to recognize two of our distinguished guests, and I would ask that you would rise so that I can recognize you. First, President Garnet Stokes is the 23rd president of the University of New Mexico and the only female president in UNM's 130-year history. Thank you, President Stokes, for being here to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduating law students. Second, we're very happy to have a current member of the University of New Mexico Board of Regents, Professor Robert Schwartz, with us here today. Regent Schwartz is a top expert in health law. He's been a long-time tenured faculty, now emeritus faculty at the law school, and he was confirmed a couple months ago as a member of the Board of Regents. We are very, very honored to have Regent Schwartz here with us today. I know we also have some members of the judiciary here, let's just give an applause for them because I'm always afraid of missing somebody. So welcome. Next, I would like to recognize a group of individuals who play an important role in this convocation, the outstanding faculty who've taught and nurtured the members of this class for the past 3 years. Would the members of the faculty please rise so that we may recognize you? Also, thank you to the many members of our staff who also played a part in helping our students succeed and for their role in making today a special occasion for our graduates. So thank you to the staff. Now, the family and friends who are here today are also very special to our graduates. Our students have achieved what they have in part because of your support. Graduates, please join me in thanking your friends and families for the role they have played in your accomplishment. Now, sometimes in joyous moments like this, we also have to recognize things that make us profoundly sad. Before introducing our graduation speaker, I want to acknowledge an important member of the law school community who is not here with us today, John Gray. John was part of our 3L class when he passed away a few weeks ago. Many students, faculty, and staff have approached me to express sorrow at his passing. We have profoundly felt his loss at our school. At Honors and Awards ceremony yesterday, his companions on the law review spoke about him, his brilliance, and all that he contributed to this community. They also spoke about how he touched their lives and the effect that his absence is having and will continue to have on their lives. Now, John's father and family friends are here with us today at this graduation. Mr. Gray, I don't think I can truly imagine how hard this has been on your family. At this time, I would please ask for a moment of silence in John's honor. Thank you. Now, we've put in a formal request that a posthumous law degree be issued to him, and we are hoping that that will be issued later this summer. To John's family, please know that your family is always welcome in our community. We have a strong sense of community. We have a strong community here of faculty, staff, students, and alums, and you should always think of yourselves as part of our community. In fact, many of our current students said that they really hoped you would be at this graduation today, and we are extremely pleased that you are here with us. Now, I'm very pleased to introduce our commencement speaker today, Deb Holland. Deb Holland is a graduate of UNM School of Law. She pushed through this law school as a single mother, proving that she can overcome struggles to succeed. She also is an enrolled member of the Laguna Pueblo, and she is one of the first 2 Native American women ever elected to the U.S. Congress. Representative Holland served as a tribal administrator for the San Felipe Pueblo, and she also served as the state's vote director for Native Americans in Barack Obama's 2012 presidential re-election campaign. She also is the first Native American woman in the country to chair a state political party. Specifically, she served for 2 years as chair of the Democratic Party in New Mexico. As a trailblazer, Representative Holland is truly an inspiration to our students. She fully demonstrates what graduates of this law school can accomplish with some hard work and determination. Please join me in giving a very warm welcome to Representative Deb Holland.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was such a kind introduction. What a wonderful sight this is. Soma, my daughter, is here with me, and we were just reminiscing about my law school graduation. So I know what a joyous occasion this is for all of you. Good afternoon, UNM School of Law, faculty, staff, parents, families, honored guests, and of course, the class of 2019. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Thank you, Dean Pareja, for that lovely introduction, and students for the invitation to be a part of this important day. Thank you also for organizing such a meaningful ceremony that recognizes the hard work it takes to get through law school and the bright futures that lie ahead for each and every graduate in their pursuit of a better world. As I stand here, I fondly remember my years at UNM School of Law, starting out at the Pre-Law Summer Institute, and then my steep rise to secretary and then vice chair of the Native American Law Student Association, where my primary mission was to raise funds for the organization through green chili chicken pozole sales. Isn't that New Mexico true? Part of my identity, like some of you in this room, is being a mom. I'm a single mom. While I was in law school, I was raising my daughter, Soma, who is here with me today. She was a frequent visitor here, and we both quickly found that on nights when I had class, she could come to the forum and often find free food for whatever event was taking place. That's also New Mexico true. She went through law school with me, and in 2006, when I graduated, she strongly advocated that she also be hooded, but in the end, we settled on me being announced as Soma's mom. It's memories like these that make UNM School of Law special. Take a moment to think about all those special times. Remember all of the people who helped you to get here. My dad attended our Native American convocation. My mother cooked me many meals, and my sister Zoe, who is also here with me today, would send me a $20 bill in the mail occasionally, which I spent on pizza. Any educational endeavor is a family affair, and I know that your families have sacrificed right along next to you. On top of that, there's financial support in the form of scholarships and grants. I myself received the AIGC scholarship and pressed Laguna Pueblo to start a graduate student scholarship program that is available to all Laguna Pueblo students seeking a higher education. So we're going to do this one more time. I'd like to give the class of 2019 the opportunity to recognize them now. Friends, family, significant others, spouses, children, and organizations. Please give your support networks a round of applause. Everyone here knows that law school isn't for the faint of heart. You have to be fierce to get through the long nights of reading, writing, and studying while taking care of your children, tending to the care of an elderly family member, or maybe saying goodbye to a loved one, as I had to when my dad passed away during my second year. Today is a big step. You are here. You managed to show your strength and perseverance in the face of many challenges, and you should be proud. But your journey is not done yet. So yes, today, pat yourselves on the back, celebrate this huge accomplishment, and tomorrow there's work to be done. Whether you've secured employment, are planning to pursue another degree, or are waiting to find out your bar exam score before you market yourself, the knowledge and street smarts you've acquired in this building and beyond is meant for one thing and one thing alone: to move our communities and our country forward. You join the ranks of U.S. Senator Tom Udall, New Mexico Speaker of the House Brian Egolf, who was my classmate here, Native American Rights Fund Executive Director John Echohawk, who was the first Native American to graduate from UNM School of Law in 1970, and Chief Judge of the District Court for Northern Mariana Islands, Ramona Villagomez Manglonia, who were all graduates of this law school. How you decide to use your experience here is entirely up to you. However, I'd like you to ponder the question of what your passion for progress is. Why did you decide that law school was the right move? What issues do you wake up thinking about? Is it a need to do all you can to protect the environment and fight climate change? Injustices across the board in Indian country and communities of color? Or communities across our country who have been denied their right to vote because of laws that flat out close polling locations and purge voter rolls? Maybe it's a lack of educational opportunities for kids and the fact that success should never be determined by zip code or immigration status. It could be working to solve the crises of human trafficking or addiction. Or is it threats to take away health care from the people you love, the rise of racist attitudes and actions that take a large toll on our communities, or that our country spends entirely too much on building prisons and not enough on education? What makes your blood boil? What urgent problem needs solving? What is your passion for progress? Despite everything that's going on in the world, hope remains strong because we come from communities that sacrificed so future generations would thrive. You are the person your grandparents dreamed of when they went to work every morning or braved unimaginable hardships just to survive. And you are the dream your parents had when you came into the world. Whether your family fled oppression and violence in another country, or your ancestors have been here for generations, you are a product of their strength and perseverance. Our country, thank you. Our country and our world are counting on you. This diverse class is what every law school class across our country should be. Every single individual must have opportunities to succeed. Dreamers from many countries who are stuck in a broken immigration system, our family and friends who shouldn't be judged because of who they love. Foreign students whose religion should never be a barrier to obtaining a degree in our country, and students without the personal means, because education can be transformational, and our country benefits when everyone has opportunities for the education they seek. Not every route is a traditional route, and not everything has to be a momentous stand. Each of you will find your path. I'll be real with you. I haven't passed the bar exam yet. Even 2 years ago, not a single Native American passed the bar, and that's the reality of standardized tests, especially for some communities of color. But you shouldn't stop trying if at first you don't succeed. I didn't let that exam hold me back, and neither should you. My passion for progress started in Laguna Pueblo as a 3L during my time in the American Indian Law Clinic. The defendant in my case, in my first case at Laguna Tribal Court, opted for a jury trial, and there had never been a jury trial in that court. The jury box was literally being used for storage, stacked with boxes of all kinds of things. And that's when I realized how important it is that the law in tribal courts is truly practiced, and that defendants should never be led to believe they cannot exercise their rights because a tribal court lacks resources or for any other reason. But it wasn't only that. The Broken Promises report that was published last year by the United States Commission on Civil Rights confirmed what I had observed for many years. Indian country, the court systems, law enforcement, healthcare services, roads, broadband access, it's all severely underfunded and has been for decades. This neglect is not pretty, and it's worthy of my attention and my passion. It's that passion to work for communities here in New Mexico and beyond, for people like me who know what it's like to struggle, single moms who have had to rely on food stamps, people who put family first and take care of their parents when they grow old, parents who want to see their kids stay in New Mexico after high school or college, people who have no choice but to piece together health care because costs are skyrocketing. These communities deserve to be championed by me and by you. That's why I ran for Congress. Congress had never heard a voice like mine, and it means the world to people who have lost so many battles to see someone who looks like them in the halls of power. I've used my passion for progress to work on steps to bring a clean energy revolution to our state, protect our land, air, and water for all our communities, address the crisis of missing and murdered Indigenous women, and to work to build New Mexico into a place where everyone can find opportunity. Regardless of how you decide to use your law degree from this institution, find your passion for progress and don't stop. Along your path, in between the stories of loss and tragedy, you are sure to find the stories of victory, hope, and renewal. And I know you will understand that your time here at UNM School of Law is exactly what you needed to make it all work. Thank you all so much for giving me an opportunity to be with you today. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Holland, for your truly inspirational message. And now, the reason for this convocation, the hooding of our graduates. Now, the academic hood is symbolic. You will notice the hoods have a purple lining. The color purple symbolizes the degree being granted, law. The satin lining of cherry and silver represent the colors of the University of New Mexico, and the size and the shape of the hood indicates that the wearer has received a doctorate degree, which in our case is the Juris Doctor. Each candidate will come forward to receive their hood. Their name will be announced by one of two professors, and I believe that is Professor Michelle Rigual and Professor Natalie Martin. The graduate will walk across to this area to be greeted by the SBA President, Benjamin Maggard. They then will be hooded by one of our faculty volunteers. I believe the volunteers today are Professor Cliff Villa, Miriam Aranjani, Josh Kastenberg, Ted Acalino, Carol Suzuki, Reed Benson, Serge Martinez, George Bach, Kip Bobroff, Stephen Homer, Sarah Stedman, Jeanette Wolfley. No? All right. No. What's that?
There's a doctor. Jim Ellis needs a doctor.
Oh, is there a doctor here? Somebody needs a doctor. Is there a doctor here? Please, can you come over here?
Meet in the back.
Meet in the back if you're a doctor. We have a medical situation. I will pause for a moment while we deal with this. All right, he's being taken care of back there. Okay, so the graduates will walk forward and they will be hooded by one of our faculty volunteers. Now, would the first professors participating please take your places? Now you might expect that at this time I would say something crazy like hold your applause as we call names. However, that is not our tradition at this law school. As we call out names, feel free to hoop, holler, cheer, applaud, whatever you want to do. These graduates richly deserve our recognition. The one thing I do ask that you do is just to help to allow all of the audience members to have the best opportunity to see their student hooded by remaining at your seats until the ceremony has concluded. So please don't come rushing to the front where nobody can see the actual hooding. So with that, we will now proceed with the hooding.
This isn't on. Okay. So, should I turn it on? Serena Corrine Valley. Janine Nicole Collar. Sundarjeet Kaur. Michelle Halt. Elizabeth Bates. Anthony Joseph Chavez II. Anne Marie Bruno. Kaylee Elizabeth Garduno. Daniel Norman Fogg. Dominique Rose Rodriguez. David Paul Lopez. Serena Rose Wheaton.
Rosanna Kateri Toya. Chad Owen Abeta. Tom Krishka. Sabina Gaynor. Madeline Claire Witz. Minji Homan. William Bradford Harrigan. Stephanie Joan Schneider. Amanda Nicole Krasulik. Caitlin Megan Sweeney. Erica Avila Stefans. Bianca Duran. Katie Lang. Crystal C. Cabrito.
Heather Kristen McCarthy Burke. Robert Michael Hart. Joshua Peter Hosnick. Samantha Cow. Maya Lindgren. Raneem Oase. Dominique Shuri Oliver.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. I'm saying to everyone else. Thank you.
Angelica Michelle Lopez. Israel S. Chavez. Conchetta Di Giacomo. Cameron Brady Payette. Anna Marie Becker. Brian Webster Nickerson IV. Lindsay Marie Teal.
Jennifer Ayana Vickery. Dawn Vernoy. Brandon Ilgen. Jennifer Brannon. Megan Teresa Vaca. Jennifer Junyoung Winquist. Taylor Van Bowie. Katie Rose Marion. Emily Segura. Lydia Ann Pizzonia. Nedia Isabella Zayani. Sarah Rose Meeker. Lilia Andrea Diaz. Christina Linda Vasquez. Nicole A. Sanchez. Claudia Califf.
Christine Marie Romero. Christian P. Goldsmith. Alexander Guy Elborn. Jared Robert Van der Dusen. Javier Luis David Gonzalez. Tori McFall. Harshal Ganjawala. Vladimir Louverture. Ryan Adragna. Isaac Aaron Leon. Scott Franklin Bowen. Benjamin Daniel Osborne.
Erin Amanda Phillips. Mary Catherine Louise Vaca. Paul Michael Roybal. Simon David Suzuki. Savannah Andrian Duran. Deborah Lynn Au. Ernestine Chaco. James H. Dottie. Amanda G. LaPimer. Lucas Jackson Helper. Anthony Maestas. Michael David Rodriguez. Lyman S. Paul. Valentina Elizabeth Basile. Catherine Gonzalez. Casey Marie Magoo. Derek Garcia. Ashley J. Cook. Olga Stanford. Anne Laura Brettauer.
Luis Garcia. Sunny Sarton. Berenice Peregrino Pompa. Olivia K. Garcia. Carl Waltart. Sarah Rose Clement. Derek Michael Thompson. James Emile Greco. Diego Trujillo. Cruz A. Lopez. Zachary Quintero. Miguel A. Talamantes Guzman. Nicholas Glenn Worley. Rebecca Eve Shore. Julia Gabrielle Couladon. Nathan W. Graff. Magdalena Marie Kephart.
Benjamin Glenn Shear Maggard.
Yeah, no, I think you probably start heading back. I think. All right, Ben Maggard is making his way back to the seat as the last hooded graduate of this class. With that, I guess this is full-on hoop and holler time. I present you the class of 2019. So thank you for being here today. We ask that our audience please remain in place during the recessional until the faculty and graduates depart from the patio. And then we invite all of you to join us in the forum for a reception which will follow immediately. This concludes our 2019 spring commencement ceremony.